God bless you, beautiful people on YouTube and Facebook. My God, blessings to you this morning on this beautiful Saturday morning. Well, it's about 8 o'clock, and I know it's early. A lot of y'all went out last night. My God, y'all, woo woo, y'all had a good time. But now, reality set in. Did you spend too much money? Did you spend your rent money? No, you didn't. You didn't make it rain and know you got a water bill to pay. My God, my God. Just to give you a little introduction this morning, we're going to be talking about the faith of God. The faith of God. How what he say, he have faith in his word. That's one thing I love about God. What he to say in his word, he have faith. He don't have to worry about his words coming back void. What if he said it, he gonna do it. And in this passage, I love this passage in the book of Mark, chapter 6, 1 through 13. But I'm gonna just dive down in there and pick out some good stuff in there. You know, like when you go to the smorgasbord and you don't like all the food there, but you just pick through the stuff that you like, and then you put some things on there you never had before, and you taste it, and you, my God, and the plate piled up with stuff you just tasted. My God. So with this message here, it's about faith and God by faith. And I'm just listening to it when I was studying. Just this morning, I was just studying this morning. God gave me the green light just to bring something to you. And I just figured we need to just work on our faith a little bit more. He said in his word, you can quote me, if you have faith as a mustard seed. That's all you need. Mustard seed is very, very tiny. So if you have faith, things can turn around for you. And let me show you how Jesus was teaching faith. And nowadays, what he told them to not do, we don't hardly preach. Preachers now won't go to a place no more unless you got a 5-star hotel, a bucket of chicken, a $5 retainer. But in this passage, and I know times is different, but we have to be so careful when we word about money to give God's word more than it's to help someone. And I really never have. I'm trying to think. Let me think here so I don't lie right here on YouTube and on Facebook. I don't think I never went nowhere where someone asked me to preach where I told them they have to pay me. I don't think I never have. Now, they asked me what would they want, what would I want, and this is what they normally do for a preacher to come in town, blah, blah, blah. And I tell them, you do what you can. If I say I'm going to do it, I'll get there. And after it's over with, you do what you want to do. Now, I know nowadays times and things have changed. No pastor is leaving, going out of town and not taking no money, no clothes or nothing. So this passage right here, to make you understand, Jesus is teaching faith. He's teaching faith in here. Because if you try to put what he's saying in here to 2021, there's no way nobody's going to tell you or you're going to go to Chicago. Don't put no gas in your car. Don't take no extra clothes. Don't take no extra shirt. Don't take no money. So this passage, you got to take your mind and understand that Jesus is teaching us faith through here. And he's telling us now, if you don't have a lot of stuff, don't worry about it. I got you. And this is what he's teaching his disciples. Let me read this in your hearing because you're looking at me funny. Okay, let's go to... where do I want to go? Let's start at verse 6. He was amazed at the lack of faith. No, let's go up a little bit. Let's go to chapter 6, Mark chapter 6, verses 4. Let's start at Mark chapter 6, verse 4. Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor except in his own town. Some of your family members ain't getting with you because now you churchy. You want to change your life, and they talking about, oh, you were smoking last week. Now you want to change your life and act like you so holy now. This is what he's talking about. Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor except in his own home. Anywhere else a prophet go, you should honor him. But if you're not going to get honored, that's going to be in your own town, your own family member. Watch this. In your own town, amongst his relatives, and in his own house. Now you want to do some church. You need to get on back in there, put that Bible on and get undressed and get in there and watch football like you. This is how people be talking to men and women that want to change their life. Where you going? Baby, I'm going to church. And yeah, I don't do none of those church people. Mad because you trying to change your life, get to God. And it said in his own home, he could not do any miracles there except lay hands on a few sick people and heal them. And he was amazed of their lack of faith. Verse 7. That's still in verse 6. And then Jesus went around teaching from village to village. He came out of that building. He came out teaching village to village. Verse 7. In calling the 12 to him, he began to send them out. Here we go. 2 by 2, and gave them authority over impure spirits. Watch this. We teaching today. Verse 8. These are his instructions. Take nothing. Don't worry about nothing. For the journey, your journey of life, except a staff. Have some in your hand. You might have to fight. No bread. I got you. No bags. I got you. No money. I got you. In your belt. Wear sandals. I got you. But no extra shirts. Whenever you enter a house, watch this, stay there until you leave. Don't be moving all around the town, bouncing all over, place to place. Get somewhere, sit down, preach the gospel where these people receive you. Until you leave the town. And if any place will not, people don't receive, I don't do no God. But you tried to tell them, look what Jesus said. If any place will not welcome you or listen to you, leave that place and shake the dust off. Somebody says shake the dust off your feet. I've been trying to help you, but you don't want to go nowhere. I gotta go. Jesus, I go. Shake the dust off your feet. My God. Off your feet as a testimony against them. And they went out preaching to the people should repent, and drove out many demons and anointed many sick people with oil. I want you to write that down. With oil, and healed them. The oil we talks about, church, is the blessed oil. It's virgin olive oil. Now, I know you don't think it work. I know you think this church stuff is all fake and stuff, but I'm a true believer. My wife put it in my shoes when I was walking down to one of my dope houses. I set up a dope house up on the west side. And that night, I didn't know she put blessed oil, and she told me after I got delivered and came on this side that she had done that, and I never knew that. But that night walking down, I did feel something in my shoe, because I remember my shoes feeling so funny. But my mind was straight on going to that dope house, try to make some money and get high. I ain't gonna get no help. I wish you find your right hand and I find mine, because what we have to understand, church, if we're gonna change people's lives, we gotta tell them the truth about us. There's not no time to be faking and shaking, because people get missed messages when you're acting like you're a Christian, but then they see you in the club. You're acting like you're on the praise team, but they see you drinking and rolling blunts. We got to be a difference, and we got to show these people that we love them. And I'm telling you, with this message, God is just telling you. Jesus Christ was telling the disciples, have faith. I know you don't have the house you want. You don't have the apartment you want. You don't have the car you want. You don't have the money in the bank you want. But be patient. God have allowed you to have breath in your body when somebody died. So that means no need of looking at tomorrow. Yesterday, excuse me, no need of looking at yesterday. It's gone. It's gone. You can't fix that. Start today. There's no need of looking at tomorrow. It's not here. Learn to live where you at right now. And this is the time I always tell you, God is telling the disciples, prepare. He's teaching faith through this. You got to prepare. Now it's winter time. If you ain't got the baby's winter coat, that's your fault, because summertime, when spring hits, summer coming, you should have bought all the coats that was on sale that they was taking it off the rack for wintertime, if that makes that sense. Shop off season if your money is funny and your change is a little strange. You can't do like everybody, swing that with the season. I remember mom and mom them used to have their Christmas gifts. Man, she would start like in July. You know, she would start that early, and Christmas time she would hide them. My God, I wish my sister were here. She could tell you more, because her mind goes so far back. My God, I think she got a. Oh, I don't want to talk about it, but she got a photograph it or whatever it said. Members, she go all the way back. We was talking the other day. She got to talking about how we won a little contest at the black and white ball years ago. I have to see if I can find them pictures and shoot it to you. Old pastor was dancing back then. I ain't gonna get no help. But yeah, he's teaching us faith through here. And that's what we need. Get your priorities straight. It's bad when you spend $310 on your hair, nails, feet, and your eyelashes. And now you sitting at home on Monday, they talking about coming to cut your electric off. So you're going to be cute in the dark. Come on, brothers, let's get up and get out of bed. There's a lot of jobs now. I know we depended on that little money coming every week, but now let's make something happen. Get out of that bed and make something happen. Have faith that God can turn your life around, no matter what state it's in. I don't care if you're behind bars, because believe me this, there's some people in prison and not behind bars. I'm going to leave that with you right there. God bless you on this beautiful Saturday morning. You guys be safe out there. My God, if you got a headache, take your cup of Tylenol, get back in the fight, and change from what you did last night that you know that wasn't of God. Isn't that good news? And remember this, if you follow God, Jesus Christ himself, Pastor, see you on top. I love you all.